Hey guys, we're back, and it's been a couple days, and I've got a few things accomplished. The first of which is we made money. I got 11 diamonds on me that I got just from running around the suburbs. Sold stuff from here. I didn't even have to go anywhere. And unfortunately, they did do the purge of the heads. So my display case is empty, so I'm glad I didn't bother redoing that. But I've got my stacks on me here. I thought I had more iron, but I couldn't find it, so we're gonna have to make do with what we have here and rebuild that at some point, and hopefully by the end of the episode. We also got 2 beacons here to put in. I put the lenses up there, I remembered. So the house is officially done now, except for the things I gotta replace from the purge. So we gotta redo the beacons here. That's that on the outside. As far as the suburbs go, been doing some work down here and got a few new houses put in, as well as the ones we finished up last episode. Down here at the end of this block, we have some new entries into the housing market here. Still like the way that one came out. This one is new. And I might have to mess with this tree because it kind of overgrew the pool a little bit here. Have a little pool out front. And then pretty wide open area. I wasn't sure if I wanted to put covers on these lights or not. I think they're okay like they are. Little kitchen area here. And upstairs. 2 bedrooms. And then a little balcony with nothing really on it because it's too small. Yeah, I wish that tree, for once I wanted a smaller tree and it grew big. But yeah, we got that one in. And this one here is new. I really like the way this came out. This tree is really odd shaped though. It became a huge oak tree. It's like L-shaped. Looks like a number 7. But this one has 2 doors. One down here that leads to the lower level. This one up here is the main door. And that takes you into a dining area with a big kitchen. Love the all glass ceiling too. And then we got a little seating area here, like a living area. Again with the all glass ceiling. And everybody keeps asking why these walls are blocks. I've done it in a couple houses now instead of glass panes. And it's because whenever you put something like this up against panes, they connect. I don't think I have anything in here I can show you for an example, but the panes connect to any block adjacent to them. So if you put panes in these windows, while they look cooler as a window, they connect to the tops of these lamps, the bottom of these, the backs of the couch. So where possible, I like to use the blocks. And then down here, try a funky pattern with the carpet. I was going to put something on that little shelf there and I forgot. But yeah, we have this little area here with a nice lighting from above. Usable couches. And I like the powder. Makes it look like a more of a cloth look to it. Kind of matches the wool. Then we have a little book area here. In the bedroom. Bedroom is very cayenne, however you say that. I do think the acacia wood matches pretty good though. I like the way they came out and the ceiling. This is actually a twofold. These blocks work because they're part of the floor in the kitchen, and they also gave a cool design down here. And this is that other door out. This house across the street with the dark green, I talked about last video when I made it, and it's very close to the ground here. And I don't know if it blends too much. Somebody made a comment on YouTube that I should switch it out for lime. I might just go an entirely different color altogether if I do that, but we'll have to see. So far, it doesn't really bother me. It's separate enough, and with the hedgerow around it, they don't actually touch, but I may still change that. And then further up this way, got another new addition. And I decided I wanted some more smaller houses, and these lots on this side are actually quite a bit smaller over here. But I didn't want to go all the way over to the other side and start over there. I really wanted to finish over here. So what I ended up doing was cutting one of these lots in half. And I think I'm going to come up with a design for this one too. So we actually have an extra house on this block than there is on the other side. But this little one here came out pretty good, I think. Just finished this one. And we got another weird deformed tree. I hate the big trees. They just never come out right. And they're a pain to chop down. So we got the entrance is actually in the garage here. This comes through and we have our black beacon, which we moved because I'll show you that later. But yeah, the entrance is here in the driveway. Comes into a small single kitchen area. And under here we have a bathroom. We don't need that anymore. Got to take that out. And then upstairs, lots of lighting here. Our wall. These skylights to let the sunlight in. And then the bedroom has a giant skylight surrounded by actual lights. This looks pretty cool at night. It lights up. And then just a single bed. It's a small home. And then we got a little porch out here, which I put this in these chairs before I planted this tree. So that may change. I might move this tree or maybe make some handmade trees that are smaller. I might plant a normal one there, get rid of that big thing. Put one of these type there and plant a handmade tree here. Let's just see. But yeah, that's a little progress there. I gotta take this out too. I was counting blocks. This is gonna be our half lot here, and then we got another full lot there. And I think one more down at that end, and one more down at this end, and this side of the suburbs will be done. And down here, I haven't made much of any progress since last video. Blue, I still gotta mix more blue concrete. I ran out. I do have the materials to make it now, I just haven't. And I lent the beacon that was down here, which I never put these torches back in. There's a beacon here, so I never had torches here. And I lent it to one of my new neighbors who just moved in. And they used it for a bit. And I just got it back and reestablished it over farther. As you saw up above. Down here now. So we can continue the clearing out. And dig all this out over time. There's a lot here. That was my original tunnel I made through trying to figure out where to go. But yeah, that's the next step down here is to clear this out. And in part of doing that, I've been slowly taking down the walls and stone in here. Can't tell too much from this side, but once you get over here, yeah, coming down the stairs now, this whole area is open and leveled off. And I don't know if I'm going to drop this down anymore. And maybe a gradual slope instead of the steep one, because there's water over here and that's actually at water level. I can only do so much here unless I want to take this entire body of water out or do something with it. So, plus my slime farm is under here. I can only go down so many blocks. Yeah, that's actually the slime farm right there. So I'm limited by that too. So we'll figure something out for this. But it does look really cool having this open as I get that blue sky in here and get rid of this rest of this cobble. Slowly working on it. I did go through and slab this entire waterway, well, most of it, to try to get rid of this problem right here. And I left myself a little bit of beach on the end, and unfortunately that seems to be all they need to spawn here. So I'm still getting them spawning here. But the farm's been working nicely. I haven't had it on, so I don't know if there's anything over here right now. Yeah, a little bit. But eventually we're going to rebuild this whole system into something much more efficient after the villagers get up and running. That's definitely a project I want to do. That and come up with a tower or something to build around this to kind of hide the staircase up to the basement. That all said, I think I want to head over to the shopping district because I've been told that we made a lot of sales. So here we are up on our roof, and in the shopping district here, there's been a new rule. They're going to go through and start auctioning off abandoned shops or players who aren't around anymore. And we got to tag our buildings with these white flags so they know we're still active and we want to keep our shops. If you see them around on some of the other stores, that's what they're for. And there seems to be some interesting new constructions going up in the sky. I'm curious. I'll have to go check those out. But first, I want to get down here and see about these profits. We got 2 here, which is right. Yeah, that's right for that. Nothing out of that one. That's a little better here. And 1 more out of there. Why can't people buy out of the same one? Makes it much easier to fill later. And iron, this is where the big deal is going to be. Yeah, that's a lot. Iron is doing well. It looks like I'm going to have to go spend a couple nights at the farm again. Break those down. And then we sold some singles. Not bad. Still need to get an ender chest for my store. Keep forgetting. Anybody buy? Oh, somebody bought all my heads. All of the heads. Nice. Very nice. And somebody pointed out to me. Oh, they say they're right. Did I do it on the sign downstairs? Somebody told me I had a typo on my sign. Maybe it was this one. Oh, it is on this one. Make a new sign here. Thank everybody for coming in and buying everything so much. But yeah, that's a nice haul. Almost a stack and a half of diamonds. I can live with that. We're not doing anything but posting stuff that I get from my couple farms. That's a good deal. Nice. Blue. Anyway, I'm going to head in and deposit these before anything happens and I lose all this. I'm going to steal this bench right here. 9 stacks and some singles. Get our money box out. Not a bad haul. And we'll put that back. We have in here a little bit we can use to restock. Take these, maybe we can get some singles out of it. Well, there we go. I didn't have many slime balls to fill these in, but I did manage to fill in a few of these. And I get some more blocks, but I did fill in a little bit of this. So at least we have some stock again. These blocks are selling fast, though. And all the heads sold out, so I gotta find a way to get some more heads back. But yeah, doing pretty good for a basic shop that isn't selling much. I do need to get those sticky pistons, though. I had a couple of people asking for them, so I am gonna try to remember to work on that and get some sticky pistons built. I'm not sure what this is gonna be. Never gotten the hang of landing on those. Me being cheap and not wanting to waste rockets. Interesting design, whatever it's gonna be. Balloon, maybe? What kind of airship? Interesting nonetheless. While I'm out this way, I'm going to take a swing by the Corporation District. And these are originally places for like teams of players who band together, kind of like Sahara and IDEA from Hermitcraft. And I'm not sure what a lot of these are because most of them aren't finished like this. But there are some really cool builds out here, like this place. You've got a decent interior. It's pretty cool. Hello there. Whoop, wrong one. Oh, railings, guys. I think it's still under construction. Interesting place, though. Yeah, I think most of these are still under construction, so maybe I'm a little early coming out here. I actually have a working elevator in there. This lot isn't even used yet. Lasagna Corp. This building back here, I don't even know how to get to. I don't think it's connected to a road. One's fitting of being in the city. A brick building working on back here. It's a train station. Nice. See, when the building's only half done and people can tell what it is still. I'm not sure what this one is supposed to be. Opening soon. There's some other stuff out away from the portals too. I guess this lets them claim more land. Oh no, that's the shopping district over there. I didn't realize how close these were. This is something round tower or something going in there. I thought there's one more really cool build that I gotta find. I don't know my way around this district too much. I just know what I've run into. There it is. There's more stuff back there too I didn't know was back there. This one I found an accident when I was wandering around here one day. And I just love the look of the place. I can get up here and get a good view. It's just such a cool building design. The lava pools and the beacons coming. Are they coming through dragon eggs? Is that what that is? Oh, jeez. Thankfully, I was going to mention that these have glass over them, but thank goodness as I walk over it. But they're not open yet, so I don't want to go around too much in there. But definitely a cool looking place. I love how it's cut like right into the hillside too. And there was definitely some place out back here I want to see too, because I don't remember there being anything out back here last time I came. Looks like there still isn't really anything back here. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the fences, that's why. I think they're still going to be building something here. They've only got a starter layouts here. Looks like maybe they'll be selling building designs from the sound of it. It's going to be Milky's version of Idea. But yeah, the shopping district really is a lot closer than I thought it was. That's kind of funny because when I used to come out here before all this was built, I used to come out here to harvest terracotta. You can see somebody else has a little dirt hut for their harvesting. My location was this plateau right here. I actually leveled this whole place off. And that's where I got most of my terracotta from. In fact, this little dirt hut down here was my home away from home. Well, somebody's been using it to store all kinds of stuff. But yeah, definitely within easy distance of the shopping district now. Did a bunch of AFKing at some farms and got some stock for the shop. The slime farm does not seem to be working up to par though. I don't know if there's something wrong with it. I'm gonna have to take a look inside and see. Maybe my golems are messed up or something, but definitely not working as it should. Put my stuff back on here. But we do have some stock now to load up things. Yeah, see, it's just doesn't seem to be working right here, so. As I sleep in bed at night, I get up and I can't help but notice my new neighbors. Out back here have gone a little extreme. And I'm building this awesome base back here. Oh, that goes inside. I don't want to go inside. Out here. It's just a really cool looking building with the glass down the middle. Very cool to see. And then over here, the airport has been coming along. Now has runways, as well as the start of a building. And then over on the far side, I haven't loaded anything over here yet. So liable to fly into something. This is a cool, like, biodome up here. I think it's still being built. Farms and a tower. And this is Fruit's house. I think I showed it before, but it's mostly decorated now. Kind of a cool modern place. I still don't know what these are. Thought they were going to be some kind of farm, but they keep building, like that one keeps getting taller and taller, but there's still nothing in them. They're hollow. So I'm not sure what they're going to be. But over here, I mentioned a little while ago that Shard was building a museum. And it's coming along pretty good, and it's getting dark, of course. Much easier to see in the daytime. But it's coming along pretty nice. I like the front here. And missing some quartz, I think, for the top of there, but overall it looks pretty cool. And this is going to be a fountain, I believe. But yeah, she's kind of a long way on that. And I think this is going to be a restaurant or something. I know she had plans for something else. I think we got a new guy down here in the house. I think I can take my box back now. These guys are gone. If it'll break. Yeah, the people I left that there for aren't here anymore. They actually live over on the other side of town. So, and I think, yeah, this building over here, I've shown a few times. I think this one's actually done now. It's kind of cool. Has an interior on most of the floors. Storage units there. Cool place. They built their own bridge to connect them on. I guess they did finally extend the road too. Back over on my end of the woods, the city is still kind of laggy. I think it's all those cactus farms. I'm telling you, people say they don't affect anything, but I don't know. But over here, you can see this building got an overhaul. And the only downside now, I think, is it's brighter. It fits in, like the neighbor's house is yellow. So the lime green kind of fits in with that. And it was a request by someone in the comment section to do it in a lighter shade so it didn't blend in with the green down here. But now it kind of blends in with this green, so you really can't win either way. But I think I'm going to leave it that way, though. I kind of like it being brighter. I really just don't feel like changing it again, but I could have gone with a different color, but the entire interior, the bedrooms and everything are green too, so. Didn't get much of anything else built though. I was spending most of the time in the farms, restocking for the store, like I said. It is cool though with the render distance turned up now that the things are loaded. You can see the tower there. See the mountains off in the distance. You can see all the cool skyscrapers downtown. Loving the location for this. I just wish I had made these lots bigger. I know I complain about that constantly. Would have liked to have bigger yards. Spaced them out a little bit more. Probably could have and just built less houses. It probably would have helped me out in the end, but it's kind of too late to change that now. I did get a message that I have some mail. I'm going to go check that out over here at the City Hall. I don't think I've ever landed up here before. Somebody keeps leaving the doors open. We need to update our maps too. This map is way outdated. I wish they didn't lock them. There's a way to pop these off, and I think you have to unlock them at a cartography table and then redo it. They do something with a pane of glass that locks them. I'm not sure how that works, but like this whole area down here, yeah, we're actually off the map down there. The whole map needs to be made bigger. But this section down here looks like it may have gotten updated recently, but like definitely up here, maybe it has. Because this looks updated. Let's check that again. Maybe it did get updated. But still, yeah, we need to take this row over here out and move everything over one and possibly up one now, because we need another row along the bottom here. There's a bunch more stuff like up in this area that isn't on the map. Hope I put that back right. It looks right. But over here is my spam box. And that was there, but there's a whole box full, what, 27 golden carrots? No note from them. I think they were from Dragon. Oh, we have a leak in the ceiling. Well, that's not good. I would totally put a bucket there if I had one. Oh, you know what? I do. I have a cauldron. I thought I had a cauldron on me. But we can use this. Just because it's funny with the leak. Where is it dripping? Come on, drip. But not drip if I'm not looking up. Or is it only doing that because it was raining? There it goes. I think it's right on the corner of those, but that'll work, I think. Someone will get it. Here, we'll throw... You can't throw cooked food in there? That's annoying. But that works. Someone will see it. Maybe they'll get the point. I think it has something to do with the fish tanks upstairs. Right, let's close the door since nobody else did. The big, like, aquarium room upstairs that Rose was working on. Somewhere this must go right there. That's where it's leaking. I wonder if somebody broke that, because I don't remember that being like that before. I have to ask, yeah, because I don't remember the water pouring like that before either. I think somebody messed something up here. I will have to ask. Anyway, I did mention in a previous video about an important announcement and thing coming up. And I'm not sure when this is going to be taking place. But most of you have already heard about Milky starting up a new server for content creators. So in the coming months, there's going to be opening another server for Milky. And it's going to be just for YouTubers and Twitch streamers and the like. And basically content creators. And it's going to aim to be a lot more like Hermitcraft, in that everybody on there is going to be working together, doing group projects and kind of interacting. We're all going to try to be part in each other's videos and help each other out. And it's going to be a smaller, more locked down community. There's not going to be nearly as many people as there are on Milky here. But I think it'll be a lot more fun. It'll be an interesting experience. And of course, the Milky server is still going to be around, so you still have that. It's an open server. Anybody can apply to join and hang out here, where that one's going to be a little more restricted on who can be on there. And I think they're going to limit it to only a handful of people, where there's hundreds of people on Milky. So I'm hoping that it's going to wait until the end of the season, because I got a lot more work here that I want to complete. But when that goes starting, I don't know if I'm going to be on this server as much, so this series will pretty much get replaced by that series. I'm not going to have time to do both. Hopefully we'll get everything finished here though first. Still a ways off. And we'll see how that goes. I already have a big project planned for that. It was actually what I was planning on doing for next season, season 4 here on Milky, but it makes more sense to do it there. And it's going to be a very interesting thing. I'm not sure, don't think we're going to be doing districts. I'm not sure how that's all going to work. All those details are still being talked about and worked on, so I will give you guys a heads up as I find out more. But as I said, I already have a really cool idea, and I can't wait to get working on that. Also, I broke something. I knew I was going to. The season 2 download for Milky came out, and unfortunately, I found out when we play on the server, we have those portals that are a plugin that let us teleport around to the different districts, and in the download they don't work. So all of the districts are kind of hidden out in the middle of nowhere, and I have no idea what the coordinates are. So we're working on making a list of where the coordinates are to the different districts so you can find them. And as soon as we do, I'll be able to go there and show off the super carrier that we built for Minecorp last season. And I'll give you guys a tour of my base that I built last season. I was only there for a couple of months. Didn't really get a lot accomplished, but I was in the Hermit district last season because I wasn't sure what to build. I ended up building like a modern mansion type thing. And my mine was incorporated into the basement, and I had some farms down there and some other stuff too. But yeah, we have that to look forward to. I really want to show off that ship. I was so impressed by it, and the one that I have on my test server is just like a bare bones prototype. We copied that over to the Minecorp server, and we did a lot of messing around and building. I think Alita did most of the modifications, and then we brought that over to the Milky server when we built it in survival and actually modified it even more. So I didn't have a copy of what it actually looked like until now. So that's gonna be cool when I can find that again. And Corp District shouldn't be that hard to find. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up here and hopefully get back to making some more now that I've got all these supplies back to go put in the store. And we'll pass along more information about the new server when that comes. And until then, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.